Namaste to all. Here I am with a new video relating to income tax unit 1 introduction, and this is revision video and objectives of tax we are discussing. Already part 1 we have discussed traditional approach under the objectives of tax, and in this video we are going to see the modern approach relating to the objectives of tax, okay, or taxation or tax policies. So without wasting further more time, let us go to the answer. So here comes the modern approach of objectives of tax. The modern approach of taxation we are going to discuss in this video now. So I'll increase, hope now you can easily see the text. The basic objective of tax in the olden days is to raise revenue by the government to meet cost of administration. Okay, meet the cost, visualize administration cost, maintenance of law and order, and providing defense against the external threats. Because at that time that was necessary. So what government was doing, they are generating revenue to meet their cost itself, to maintain the administration work and to maintain law and order and external threats related defense policies they are doing, they are using for those things. But in nowadays situation where war situations are very less, so other objectives, okay, are being concentrated by the government, like, but modern days taxation policy is important tool to reduce inequalities of income and wealth and promote accelerated economic development. So inequalities between people living in the country, richer नहीं बनना है at faster rate, okay, poor ही नहीं रहना है. So इन दोनों के बीच में पुअर्स आर पीपल हु आर लिविंग बिलो पॉवर्टी लाइन should be have a good life and they should be brought above the poverty line. For that purpose, what government is going to do, they use make some policy schemes to implement those policies and schemes, and for the economic development tax amount will be utilized. So the modern approach is listed below. मॉडर्न अप्रोच में ये सब चीज़ें आ जाएंगे. ensuring accelerated economic development should be there, but at accelerated rate, means at fast growth we need to accelerate the speed of the economic development by providing various schemes and other things, and providing government policies for the industrialization, okay. Sometimes सेज locations, special economic zones बोलते हैं. If industries are put in these areas, okay, in special economic zone, the industries will be given some benefit, extra benefits, subsidized rates, and whatever profit they will be earning, that will not be taxed. Like that, incentives will be given for the economic development. For that purpose, what is required? Funds are required, okay. Increasing employment opportunities, as I said in the earlier also, like programs like skill development and other things which makes employment opportunities to the all the people, okay. reducing regional imbalances, ये जो export oriented units बनाना, सेज units बनाना, okay. In some locality already development is there, so businesses are there. Instead of that, what government will take, they will take some economically backward areas, okay. In those areas, if you set up your businesses, you will be given certain extra benefits. Like I'll tell one example. There is section 32 subsection 2a, okay. Additional depreciation will be provided at 20%, okay. additional depreciation generally will be provided 20%, but some certain areas, backward areas like Telangana, West Bengal and other areas, for them 35% is the depreciation rate, additional depreciation rate, other than the normal depreciation. So to reducing regional imbalances, these things will be done. पर्टिकुलर रीजन को डेवलप करने के लिए ये से प्रोग्राम्स बनाते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी आर हैविंग regulation of consumption of undesirable commodities. Some undesirable commodities like I'll tell one example, tobacco products. Okay, tobacco products, on tobacco products there will be higher taxes. Why means uh, consumption of them is not good for health, but they cannot uh, ban them also. So what government is doing, they are increasing the prices of those products are at higher rate because of higher taxes, so that people who are consuming them should consume in lesser rate. अनडिज़ायरेबल commodities के ऊपर कंजम्पशन कम करने के लिए ऐसा करते हैं. एंड वन मोर एग्जांपल आई विल टेल, सम स्केर्स प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए भी वैसे ही करते. पेट्रोल प्रोडक्ट्स, okay, petrol, crude oil, whatever are there, they are scarce. Okay, we need to import from other countries, but there are some substitutes for the these petrol uh, products. So what government is doing, they are putting the price, okay, at a higher rate. Okay, so that consumption of petrol should be minimized and people should divert from petrol to the other products like electronic motor vehicles are available. So to encourage the electronic motor vehicle usage, what government is doing, they are charging higher rate from for the petrol. Like this, अनडिज़ायरेबल कंजम्पशन कमोडिटीज़ का कंजम्पशन कम करने के लिए, रेगुलेशन करने के लिए, what they will do, they will do some tax policies and other things. With that, price will increase. Okay, on tobacco products excise duty is levied specially, and GST is levied, so all are levied. With this what happens, its price is increasing. Okay, but for petrol there is no GST. If GST is levied, petrol rate will be reduced, but all our state governments are not interested that because their share of revenue is reduces if it comes under the GST. So that is other topic, we will discuss later on some other day. Now concept is to regulate undesirable commodities consumption. What government is doing, they are making tax policies. ऑब्जेक्टिव में ये भी एक आ जाता. प्रोटेक्शन एंड प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ डोमेस्टिक इंडस्ट्रीज फ्रॉम कंजम्पशन कंपटीशन ऑफ फॉरेन इंडस्ट्रीज. फॉरेन इंडस्ट्रीज के प्रोडक्ट्स को हायर रेट पे टैक्स करने के लिए, ओके, टू encourage the or protect the domestic industries, what government does means, for domestic industries lesser tax will be there, for foreign industries higher tax will be there, and they need to pay additional duties of tax also. So that is the objective of the taxation. Control and adherence the trade cycles through inflationary and deflationary measures. So prices increases decreases will be there in those economic trade cycles. To control the things, taxation policies will be useful. Promoting capital formation, okay, promoting capital formation from public, they are getting the what, taxes that will be form part of as a capital, and that will be invested in various policies of the government. Next, promote promoting exports and restricting the imports. I said on imports there will be higher taxes of customs and other duties, but whereas for export oriented units or सेज units इनके promote करते हैं, so that foreign currency if you get there will be uh, reduction in the balance of payments. जब आप import कर रहे हैं तो you need to pay to the other countries at higher prices dollars, whereas if you increase your exports what happens, you will earn foreign currency. So जो imbalances रहते हैं foreign exchange में उसको कम करने के लिए promote करते हैं, exports के ऊपर ज़्यादातर taxes नहीं रहते. Okay, whereas imports on there will be more taxes. So next lastly, regulation of production from the national point of view. From the national point of view, okay, production को regulate करना. So how much production should be done? Excess production of any product will harm. So to regulate those things, what government will do? Government will do what? They will make policies and other things so that there shall not be extra production by implementing tax policies. These are the main objectives under the modern approach of taxation. Hope you have understood. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Okay, tell your friends also to subscribe it so that it will be useful to all. I'm saying from this first unit you will get minimum 15 plus 15 30 plus 5 35 is minimum, maximum 40 marks from first unit itself. आपको 80 marks लिखना है तो आधा पोर्शन यहीं पे ख़त्म हो जाएगा. So that is why I am making videos, because you people will do the problems but you people will not learn the theory. At least if you listen you can write some points. That is why I am making the video. Hope this will be useful for you all, and if it is useful please share it with your friends. And that's it. सीखना बंद तो जीतना बंद. सीखते रहो जीतने के लिए. जय हिंद.